Hi Laura, let me shed some light on the topic of a brown spot that doesn't quite clear up. Before we look at a brown spot to treat with the Skin Classic, what you really need to do is really take your dermlite, look at suspicious ones, meaning not suspicious like cancer, but suspicious that they're not really brown. You can see pigment, dark brown pigment on people's décolleté, their face, their hands, but sometimes when it's questionable, when it's a lighter brown, you may want to look with your dermlite, because when you do, what you will see is what is in the picture that I uploaded to Facebook. And for instance, I have a spot right here. You can see that spot, and from a distance, it looks like I have a brown spot, right? I've had it there. I treat it, it gets lighter, but it never goes away because it does develop a little bit of hyperpigmentation, a few little flecks that you may even see in that dermlite picture, but those dermal capillaries are still there. So what I mean by the dermal capillaries is with the naked eye, you're looking at it, and it's not like treating an epidermal capillary like in previous pictures of that nice man's nose. They were right there, epidermal. These are more dermal in nature, more like a little nest of capillaries that when it shines through the skin to the naked eye, it does look brown. So some of your gals will come into the office with especially spots on the side of the face that are more brown. They look brown, but they're really pink. So you want to start looking at those a little differently. Now, if you treat it like I've treated mine, no harm, no foul. However, for that client that you're charging money, you may want to let them know that, gee, Mrs. Jones, these little brown spots here, 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 your little skin tags, I really don't have any doubt that they'll really heal up nicely and you won't see them. However, some of these are a little reddish, so they may not go away. And I don't want you to be cavalier in treating like that, but don't charge a client money. Believe me, I have done it in the past, and they'll come back month after month and say, Stephanie, can you treat this? Can you treat this? So back in the day, I didn't really get it that they were dermal capillaries, and our machine only works on the epidermis. So I wasn't able to treat those, much like we can't treat melasma, which is also dermal. So I hope that helps. And again, Kimber's remark, yes, the lower in the body we go, the longer that they will stay pink longer. For instance, my husband is a big former of keratosis, and although we don't recommend that you work on your clients below the waist because it does take so long to heal, and as estheticians, our business is actually our face, neck, décolleté, hands, and arms. We're not so much committed to the body in our practice. So my husband will treat his keratosis in October because it takes a long time for the crust to come off, and it's going to take a long time for them to not be red. So I know that by springtime, he'll look great, but it takes that long. So be careful who you do your treatments on and where in the body. Also look with the dermlite, and the pictures that I showed with the dermlite, let me just show you something real quick. You want to line up your lens from your dermlite with the lens of your smartphone. And if you just do, well, if you line them up, you'll be able to take a picture just like I did. It's hard to do it this way, but so if you have any question, feel free to email me or message me. But that hopefully will clear up that issue of things being red after treating, and that goes for any Lamprobe Thermalo users as well. So I hope across the board that helps.